Hello， 大家好，这是一期发在外网的英文说车视频，也想同步给大家看一看。如果你们喜欢看我英文说车的话，那给我点个赞呗。那咱们正片开始。Hi everyone, I'm Phoenix, who had spent 9 years studying in the UK. It's where my love for cars began. I was captivated by the stunning variety of automobiles lining on London streets. I found myself wondering, where are the cars that witnessed China's own automotive journey? What do they look like? Still relatively new to car culture back then, I dove into extensive research. As you might guess, Hongqi, the most iconic brand in China's automotive history, resurfaced from my childhood memories into my young adulthood. During my second summer holiday in university, I returned to China and invested over 1 million yuan into a classic Hongqi sedan. This vehicle once transported important historical figures. Over the next 2 years, I added the Hongqi HS7, H9 and the EHS9 to my garage. It's been 3 years since my last Hongqi purchase, and a few days ago, Hongqi invited me as an owner to attend to their fan carnival in Changchun. Perfect timing. I was genuinely curious about what kind of cars Hongqi is making right now, so let's go. Now in Changchun, Hongqi's birthplace, I'm eager to discover what real capabilities does the modern Hongqi possess. I have decided to visit the R&D lab. This visit took me through Hongqi's Vehicle Simulation Lab, Road Simulation Center and Body Simulation Center. Most impressive was the Wind Tunnel Lab, a 3,000 square meter vertical 3-story facility housing 2 climate-controlled wind tunnels, plus China's only high-altitude wind tunnel. Its all-weather simulation can replicate global conditions equivalent to circumnavigating the Earth in 8 hours. After touring the lab, I realized Hongqi's standards for quality and safety far exceeded my expectations. In strict test environments, every vehicle undergoes evaluations that go far beyond industry norms, ensuring every customer enjoys the same premium quality. Now I understand why so many users love and trust Hongqi. But with such advanced technology, what are their cars like today? Join me at the Fan Carnival to uncover more answers. This is the history board of Hongqi. It almost showed all of its models from 1958 till now, and I've seen some of my cars, this H9 and the EHS9 and some of the classic models I have owned. Hongqi is now offering such a wide range of products, but behind these achievements lies a notable history. This huge car in front of me is called Hongqi L5, which is a bespoke limousine Hongqi have ever made, and luckily today I've got the key of it. It represents Hongqi's finest technology, design and craftsmanship. And you can tell these huge vertical grills, which is quite similar to the classic Hongqi I have owned. Its design lineage is actually traced back to the CE770. Nearby the L5 sit the Guoyao, which is an ultra-luxury full-size SUV, and Guoya, a D-plus class luxury sedan from Hongqi's premium sub-brand called Jinkuihua, which means golden sunflower. After experiencing these 3 cars, Hongqi is still one of the representatives of domestically produced high-end luxury vehicles. To better meet the needs of young users, Hongqi launched the Tinggong series, a lineup specifically designed for the younger generation. But how does this people's car aimed at the mass market actually perform? And today I have borrowed this Tinggong 06 to investigate Hongqi's average standard for its current cars after 3 years. First of all, you can tell with these closed grills, it's a pure EV. The appearance of this car is actually quite unique, and it brings a very strong visual identity. The reason why I quite like Hongqi is because they have their own original designs. This car also uses lots of its family design languages, such as this red line in the middle, which represents the red flag, and Hongqi actually means red flag in Chinese. And this car is hugely inspired by the Chinese culture and history. And the alloy wheel, you can tell it uses 2 colors, black and silver. So overall, this medium-sized SUV just gave a very highly recognizable look, and it's actually notably more youthful as well compared to the models I have got. For the interior color scheme, they have stopped using the very old-fashioned colors such as brown and black, which is just boring. They're using this very nice and light purple mixed with this dark grey, attract more younger customers. The overall layout of this interior is very simple, with this very big screen at the middle. This is very typical for nowadays designs. And you can see loads of storage rooms inside of the car, a huge storage under the console. The seats are very comfortable and confirm well with my body curves. I'm very impressed with the spaces you can get for this car. Let's try its voice assistant to see whether it's responsive enough. 你好，红旗。在的。打开车窗，打开空调，打开座椅通风。收到，收到，明白。打开主驾座椅通风。It has actually done my orders immediately. I have asked it to open the window, the seats cooling, and the air conditioning. That's quite impressive. You don't have to worry about how fast this car is, and 0 to 60 is around 4 seconds because it's an EV, so of course it is a fast car. And the electric motors deliver the power very smoothly and linearly. So overall, this car has just really surprised me. I think Hongqi is actually making some big improvements over these 3 years. As a former owner witnessing Hongqi's progress in original design, smart technology and driving dynamics, no longer feeling riddled with flaws, is profoundly gratifying. During this Hongqi Fun Carnival, it's a perfect moment to ask the current owners why did they choose Hongqi.
哎，您好，方便问一下您是红旗车主吗？
啊，是，
就是那个您开的是红旗的哪款车型
？HS5
啊，那您用下来感觉怎么样？
非常好，我21年买的，到现在依然很好。
跑了多少公里了？方便问一下吗
？4万多。
哇，真不少。
每年1万差不多。
好好，谢谢谢谢。请问您是红旗车主吗？
啊，对。
啊，那您用下来感觉怎么样？
我感觉性能啊，还有这个驾驶还是挺舒服的。
好评。
对对对，绝对是好评。
那请问就是您选择红旗这个牌子是有什么特殊的情怀呀，或者是？
就是觉得这个，因为也是国家比较重视的，而且是咱们的民族品牌嘛，
是，
所以就是对它也还是很期待，
对，
也很认可，
这是民族企业是吧？
对对对。
我一直是咱们红旗的忠实用户，我家19年开的，
那其实挺早了。
哦，对对对，第一批的红旗车主。
那您对红旗这个品牌是有什么特殊的感情？
对，因为我觉得国产车里面，其实如果说质量，包括它的那个造车的这个历史，我觉得我最信任就是17红旗。
After listening to their stories beyond reasons like emotional connection and reliability for choosing Hongqi, I also had a safety-related story at the Tiangong ceremony.
我们一家带着孩子回老家，在高速公路上被一辆改装过的大型 SUV 给追尾了，整个车在围栏上撞来撞去的，还转了好几个圈儿。
当时我们家4个人，除了我爱人，因为头晕住了9天院。然后2个小孩跟我是一点事都没有。
I also observed an interesting phenomenon at the ceremony. Besides the vibrant atmosphere, Hongqi owners is increasingly representing a younger demographic. This was something I hadn't anticipated before attending. 随风奔跑，自由是方向，追逐雷和闪电的力量。把浩瀚的海洋装进我胸膛，即使再小的帆也能远航。随风飞翔，有梦做翅膀，敢爱敢做，勇敢。I was just inside near the stage a few minutes ago, but I just want to find a quiet place to talk something to you guys. So I just find this little place. The atmosphere is so good. People are gathering and they're just singing together, dancing together, and I'm actually quite moved by the Hongqi owners. I can see from their faces, their smiles, and how proud they are for this brand. And I think their stories are just much better than any advertisements ever. My perspectives have been changed because of today. I think Hongqi uses its history to build a solid foundation for the brand to produce more comprehensive, mature, recent models. And of course, it still carries the aspiration of the national automotive dream, but it's towards a more younger, technological and global form, which we're just really happy to see. As an owner of multiple generations of Hongqi models, I can responsibly say today that Hongqi is transformed.
And I hope they can maintain this momentum, just keeps innovating, can produce more and more Chinese cars that are worthy of our pride.
愿红旗天宫成为新时代中国制造的闪亮名片，与年轻一代共同驶向绿色智慧的未来。
Yeah, and that's the end of this video. I hope you guys like it, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.